When you're in Los Angeles, it's okay to step away from the beach and head inland. We went to Atwater Village to a bar called The Griffin, where we met up with Bob Bruno of the band Best Coast. So we're here at The Griffin. This is one of your hangs.
Yeah.
And we're in Atwater?
Yep, Atwater Village.
What can you tell us about this bar?
It's been here a while. The way I found out about this bar is, this one's in Atwater, but they have a sister bar called Black Boar, and that one's in Eagle Rock, and I was like drinking there all the time, and then they started having shows and food here, and this bar's a lot bigger than Black Boar, so it's really fun hanging out here, and especially when there's live music and stuff. They put on really like well-curated shows.
How did you get into music?
It's kind of by accident. I was at a show talking to somebody else about what instruments I play and stuff, and the guy who was next to me was like, "Oh, I play that stuff too." We got together and jammed and ended up forming a band, and that was the first band I went on tour with. And then I just kept doing it, kind of, recording bands or playing in bands.
Do you have a first band that you like absolutely loved? Mine was Motley Crue. Shout at the Devil, like, changed my life.
Same here.
The coolest.
That was Shout at the Devil was the first record that I went and bought, like, when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. Yeah, I was obsessed with that for a while.
I had a Velcro wallet.
Oh, yeah.
That I thought was just the best thing. I didn't have any money to put in it. I didn't have anything, nothing, but I had a Motley Crue Shout at the Devil Velcro wallet that I thought was like, this is so sick. Best Coast, you got a lot of recognition pretty quick, it seems like.
Yeah.
I don't want to say overnight, but it's pretty
close. It was
close.
really fast, yeah. It was crazy. It was not something we anticipated at all. Like when we first started recording those songs in my bedroom, at one point Beth was like, "Do you think we'll ever play a show?" Like that's like how little. And I was like, maybe. Like I guess if you want to, like we could play a show sometime. And it's like, yeah. It was just Beth had these songs, and we were just super stoked on recording them. And then all of a sudden, like it was like the perfect storm of like our band and like music blogs just kind of started happening around then. So it got the word out really quick, and we were really fortunate that a lot of people paid attention to us, and we were able to like get a record out really quickly and start touring immediately.
But I grew up in New Jersey, and we had a great music scene. So I grew up in like the punk and hardcore scene there. But I was always fascinated by music from California, specifically Los Angeles, because it always seemed to have this completely different edge. Like Jane's Addiction was a complete. I'd never heard anything like that before. Even Motley Crue, certainly a big influence. How is it? To me, I was fascinated by this place, but you just grew up in it. How did that impact who you are today in your music?
I didn't really notice it till later, but it was just, I mean, me and Beth, both of us, like growing up here, our parents, and like so many 70s and 80s parents, were just really into like Eagles and Fleetwood Mac and Beach Boys and just laid back California music. So it just kind of goes with how your mood and like how the lifestyle is out here of just being relaxed. And that was kind of what started the band. Was Beth went to New York to go to school, and she was not happy there, and she just started listening to so much California music, and she's like, I want to start a band that's influenced by all this stuff. And so she quit school and came back and was like, you want to do this band? I was like, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it was a big impact on it.
Right. Well, rad, dude. Thanks for doing this, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to grab a drink. Can I grab you one?
Yes, please.
All right, cool. All right.